Good morning, how you guys doing? This is Mike. I'm back with the thought of the day on March 20th, 2023. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength and the wisdom to be able to bring you this message. Today, I want to talk about my first Passover celebration experience. My first Passover celebration experience. Thursday, me and the wife drove up to Cleveland, Ohio for Passover with our church, which is Gathering of Christ Church, GOCC. And the Passover brought in all the different bodies of our churches from all over the country. We all convened at the IX Center in Cleveland, and it was an amazing experience. It was a 7.5 hour drive, seven and some change, but I got there a little before 7 hours, going up Route 80, and I was a little anxious. Satan tried to do different things to try to stop us from getting there, but we ended up making it. My first time ever hearing about a Passover was a few years ago. I had a basketball tournament down in Atlantic City, and it was during the Easter, and me and my boy that recently passed away, we went in the lobby and we saw these people dressed up in garments, and I was curious to who they were. But what was interesting was we asked a couple of the women, and they wouldn't talk to us. They wouldn't respond. All they said was, "You got to ask one of the brothers." And when I finally saw one of the brothers, he explained to me they was Israelites and they were celebrating Passover. That was the first thing that time I ever heard of Passover was down there, and they were probably at the convention center, which is right behind the Sheraton Hotel. What was real interesting to me was how the women wouldn't talk to us or wouldn't tell us what was going on. They said we had to talk to the brothers, and that stuck with me for years. Now I get out to Cleveland, and it was an amazing experience. It's up there in one of the most amazing spiritual experiences I had. Just to see all of our people from all over the U.S. and Puerto Rico come and celebrate the crucifixion and resurrection of Yeshua, which is Christ, was something I'll never forget. Um, One of the most defining moments was walking into the venue and leading up to the sanctuary part of the venue and having to walk through the ushers. Ushers were lined up on both sides of us, and you had to walk between the ushers. And to and they were so inviting and welcoming, and everybody was saying shalom, and then everybody had on all white, and to walk through them, and then once you get through them, you see the rest of the congregation, which was thousands, and you see everybody with white on, and it was like you were walking into a sea of white. Um, Deacon from my church was saying that it seemed like walking into the kingdom, and those are the kind of chills that I got walking through there. Um, Seeing brothers and sisters from all over the country in a kind of venue like that was breathtaking. Just having, I've been to white parties when I were in the world, but to see everybody there really serving the Most High. Um, Another impactful thing was I celebrated Easter for years and other holidays, but to actually do the holy day and really be doing it for the Most High and really celebrating the death and resurrection of Yeshua and learning about what he really died for and the punishment that he went through for us recharged my battery, and it gave me the sense of urgency to go harder in this walk and be more service to him. I thought I was doing good before, but now I gotta go harder because I saw what he went through, and he's the he's the standard that where we are trying to reach and trying to get to that level. Um, that experience, I want to thank the Most High, and I want to thank my church and and everybody for allowing us to have that experience. It was one of the top spiritual experiences of my life, and I wish everybody had a chance to really enjoy it. We had 2 services, 2 messages, one Friday night when the Sabbath first started, and one Saturday during the Sabbath. A beautiful play that talked about Adam and Eve and the creation and the Garden of Eden and the different things. Oh, it was beautiful. The fellowship, no arguing and bickering. Didn't see nobody getting angry and wanting to fight. Just everybody enjoying the presence of the Spirit and enjoying each other company. It was my first one, and I pray that the Most High allowed me to see many more. And so this is Brother Mike. Enjoy your day. I just wanted to share my first Passover experience. Shalom.